This is me and Big Blake's when we was little, you know. I used to have the proper, because my hair's a bit straight there, yeah, but I used to have the proper curly. My shit went really curly, bro, blonde curly like a surfer, yeah. And he had the mushroom head. He had the proper mushroom head, yeah. And that was his look for fucking, that was his look. And then he went to this, bro. Then he went to this. He went to the jowl look. Remember the jowl look? And then he made me go to the jowl look. Yeah, somebody cut off my fucking curls, yeah. And then it made me go to the jowl look, yeah. So you go like this, you put the shit in your hair, you go, and then that was the look, yeah. Then he shaved his head, bro, yeah, and went basically like skinhead, like one to this day, yeah. To this day, yes, like just a one all over, maybe a fade on the side, yeah. And then in turn, I copied in it because you want to be like your big brother, so you copy your big brother, yeah. So that made me do that, bro. But I thought I was just following him. I thought that was the only haircut in town, yeah. But bro, it didn't suit me like it suited him. And that stopped me from getting a lot of bitches, you know. I'm telling you, bro, that stopped me from getting, because it never suited me, bro. My hair was curly. I should just let that shit grow. But yeah, man, this is a story of Big Blake's, man. Like, you see, bro, yeah. Obviously, we're tight as hell in it, bro. Came up, same mom, same dad. Loving family. Obviously, we got problems like every other family. Like, yo, get me, we came up in poverty. Came up in a fucked up neighborhood, yada yada yada, yeah. But we always stayed tight. You know what I mean, bro? Our dad always, bro. You see, my dad, he died early when he was 44. Yeah, he had a brain aneurysm. Yeah, he was just lying on his bed one day. Yeah, and I think a brain aneurysm is when like a weak blood vessel just pops in your brain or something like that. And he died, bro, just on the spot, unfortunately. Yeah. And but he always used to say to me and my brother, you see, my dad was like an Italian kind of dude, yeah, like he all like the way he dressed, how he was, the values he always used to instill in us, yeah. And he always used to say to me and my brother, yeah, because me and my brother, that's all it is basically, yeah. So he always used to say to us, yeah, yo, listen, you two have all each other's got. Never turn, always stay together. He always used to, always, bro, like he knew he was gonna pass or something. He always used to say, used to have all each other's got, never turn on each other. Make sure you stay together, yeah. And I feel like that's always stayed with us, bro, because no matter what, yeah, right or wrong, whatever, yeah, we've always got each other's back, bro. And anybody we needed to go against, we'll go against together till to this day. You know what I mean? No matter who they are, bro. Like we're brothers in every sense of the word, bro. But obviously, let me take you through Big Blake's journey. You see, Big Blake's why his journey is different to mine, because I always had Big Bro. You know what I mean? I always had Big Blake's, but he never had Big Bro. You know what I mean? And my dad and all my family, they was all criminals, yeah, but they weren't gangsters. There was just, I know, like, you can't confuse the two. There was just criminals. There was involved in criminality, yeah, but they weren't really gangsters, you know what I mean? And then my brother was growing up in a gangster area, though. So he had to conform differently, bro. He had to put his shit down, yeah, on his own, bro. Like, you know, 50 Cent goes, yo, I never had no one to run to. That was like my man, bro. And I feel that creates like a monster mentality in a space. In a way to speak, yeah. So, but you see, even from young days, like, bro, I remember being in school, yeah. Let me show you. I remember being in school. This is what school did we go to? This is the school we went to, bro, yeah. St. Catherine's, yeah. I remember, this is in Lee Bank. Yo, I remember being in school, bro, yeah. I can't remember how old I was, bro, yeah. How old are you in primary school? Wait there. How old are you in primary school? Yo, in primary, it covers from 4 to 5 to 11. Babies. So somewhere between that age range. I'm 4 years younger than him, so I was probably like 5. He must have been like 9 because he was in the other queue. Bro, you know when you're in assembly sitting down, singing hymns and all that kind of shit, or listening to the head teacher at the start of the day or the end of the day. I can't remember what. No, the start of the day, yeah. Bro, my man just started fighting with somebody in the fucking assembly. I'm like, oh my God. I've seen a fight break out over here. Pow, pow, pow. Bro, even just to be, anybody who fights in primary school is a bad kid, you know, I think, yeah. Because I'm not even built for no sort of conflict at them ages, let alone. I mean, yeah, and the guy started throwing hands, bro. I'm like, nah, no way. Like, yo, he obviously probably don't remember this, but probably if he heard this now, bro, so funny that he heard this now, he'd be like, what? You didn't jump in? Nah, by the time I got over there, bro, all the teachers broke you up or something. But yeah, I remember that, bro, thinking fucking out, and then from there, obviously, I don't know. He probably got suspended. Fuck knows, yeah. But he always was getting kicked out of school. Bro was so on it, yeah. That he used to drive to school, not in primary school, obviously, but when he was in secondary school, yeah, he's always looked older than what he is and acted older than what he is, yeah. Yeah. Oh shit, my bad. He was on the thingy. So when his deeds ages, bro, he like looking like this. He's probably, bro, I swear down. That's before he went to jail, you know. So he's before 40. He's probably about 12 there, you know. The guy looks 17, 18. He's probably about 12 there, yeah. He's driving to school, pulling up in dinguses, robbed cars. Because back then, remember, there was no AMPRs and all that kind of shit. You get a robbed car, you're chilling. I remember once I was little, yeah, we was walking down the road, yeah. Bro, I'm talking, the guy must have been 12 years old and he knew how to rob cars. He's like, yo, I'm going to rob this car, smash the brick through the car, jamming up the fucking screwdriver in the you know, thing and the wires and that, and you put the wires together. Seems like, this was like how many years ago? It seems like fucking old school shit, but it was old school shit then. And I was driving off, I'm like, oh my God, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, bro was on some shit, yeah. So he's driving to school, doing all of that, yeah. But obviously he used to. I got another picture of him as well, just like being young on the block. This is him here with the little bandana, you know. This is him 5 ways, yeah. This is round here, bro, yeah. I'll go back to this picture. Wait there, sorry, bro. This is round. Yeah, this is where the all used to chill 5 ways, bro. Like the old KKT community. I talked about it in one of my videos, yeah. Bro, there'd be so many man. Because I used to come around here when I was little, yeah. Chill with man around there as well, yeah. Just everybody's little brothers and shit, yeah. But bro, there used to be like 50 man. I used to remember seeing him convoying and that, thinking, no way. This life looks sick. This is what I'm saying about when I was being indoctrinated from young. Because he was doing shit that was surpassed his age at so young. I'm seeing shit from so young and he's making it look sick. And I'm like, this is like, yo, sorry, bro. I don't know why my camera keeps doing this. He's doing all of this, yeah, and then obviously he got caught from like 4 street robberies. Obviously, he's doing loads of street robberies when he was little, yeah. And then they sent him to Ellswood, yeah. I try to find pictures of Ellswood, but there is none. But I think this is it because I used to remember walking into the thing. I used to remember like every week you could bring like, remember it's 14 and he used to we could bring him up food and shit every week. So we used to bring him bags of food up and that, bro, like bags of food. You know what I mean? And PlayStation. I remember he got the PlayStation 2 in there. I was like, bro, the fuck's he when it first come out? I was like, he got it and I ain't got it yet. Like, what the fuck? You get me? Like, jail must be like da. But yeah, but he was in there. He even got a girl in there. Oh my God. Yeah, it was someone, and I think that must have been his first love, yeah. Come on, hot him up now. Remember, he got out after that, yeah, and he got out and I don't know what happened with the girl, fuck knows, they broke up or something, and he was all upset and that in the house, and my auntie was like comforting, and I was like, you bitch. But yeah. But then, when he got out, I think this is him when he was in Ellswood, looking like some young. This is him in the secure unit. Looking like some young Justin Timberlake or some shit like that. But bro, I swear to God, like bro came up different because you see my mum, yeah. My mum's like my mum's proper like she taught us how to drive from young. She give bro a lot of freedom. You know what I mean? Like bro had a lot of freedom, so he was basically out there, know how to drive. Is in this mad fucking community, bro. Yeah, he's doing mad shit, bro. Like bro was his come up was crazy, yeah. And he thingy, bro. He obviously ended up in jail, unfortunately, from 14, and then from there it's been an onward cycle. You know what I mean? But you know what I've clocked about Big Blake's, yeah? He does. You see, processing things in your mind, yeah, the way you process things. You see, if you don't process something, it's hard to reflect on. So it's hard to reflect on things, yeah. And I do that a lot as well, yeah, because maybe because we've got the same biology, or maybe because I've just learned it from him, yeah. But it helps you in a lot of ways when you don't process things, because you see, when you get in these years and you're going through these mad environments, if you're not processing it, you're just like, fuck it, it's in one and out the other, and you just boom, you got like you don't. It's a good way in one sense, because you don't get to recognize the trauma or the just like the pain of what's going on. You know what I mean? But it's bad in another sense, because by not recognizing that, you don't learn the lesson. You know what I mean? You don't learn the lesson. And Big Blake's, he doesn't process it in that way. And I think it's because from young he's just been through so much. So he just processes it in a way where he'll just get the trauma what comes to him and be like, yeah, calm, like it's life, innit? Let's keep it moving though, man. Like on to the next year. And then boom, so it doesn't internalize what's going on, yeah. And I never started doing that till maybe about 2 years ago, because I stick with, because I've gone through the same shit he has internally, yeah. So I've just always like, fuck it, man, get these years, we move on, man. It is what it is, yeah. And that's good to do it in some ways, because it's healthy in some ways. But when the same thing just keeps on happening, jail, bad, yeah. You've got to sit down with it. You know what I mean? You have to, when something happens, you have to sit down and really internalize it and be like, yo, why am I here again? Like, you know what? Not just why am I here again? Why is my character keep producing these same consequences? What can I look at within myself? Why am I even like this? That's when everybody is the way they are because of their parents, you know. So you have to look at your parents and be good or bad. You get me? So you have to look at your parents and be like, oh, what decision did they make? Why I'm like this then now? You know what I mean? Like when I done one course in jail, they used to force you to look at your parents, yeah. And by doing that, yeah, you understand who you are, yeah. But a lot of people on the course will be like, nah, fuck that, it's not my parents' fault, And it's not that it's a blame thing, it's an understanding thing, like, okay, because this and that, I'm like this. It helps you to understand yourself a lot. And that's like Sigmund Freud, bro, the founder of psychoanalysis, yeah. That's what he says. He goes, that's what he says. All of your things come from your childhood, but obviously you learn your things from your childhood, from your parents, but your parents have gone through the exact same shit. It can never be a blame game, because your parents have gone through the exact same shit that you're going through now. So, and remember, bro, you have to be easy on your parents, because your parents have only lived once as well. They've only done life for the first time as well, so they don't know any better themselves. But the more lines go, the more the more stuff goes on, yeah, the more advanced we get as a civilization, the more education we get. So we learn things. The next generation theoretically should always be better. But yeah, man, so that was bro, yeah. So bro's got out of jail now. And you see at this point, yeah, this is him there, this little bandana on and shit, bro. I It's always been a fucking mad kid, you know, bro. He'd be pulling up on cars, all that shit, bro. Fucking hell. But so bro's come out of jail now, and obviously he's just back to it and living this gangster shit, yeah. But I remember, like, bro, he used to like sell drugs and shit like that, yeah. And he used to come back, yeah, with obviously he's been in jail for that, yeah. But he's come back, yeah, and I remember he come back, like, he used to always come back, yeah, like with loads of money on him, bro, like thousands of pounds. Remember, it's like 70. I know to this day and age that's probably nothing, but back then it's like, yo, he's come back £1,000. It always just like a day's fucking thing. He always used to just pull it on the side. Like, he always just used to pull it on the side, go to sleep. So I wake up, yeah, always used to take a little 20, you know what I'm saying? Because like, he'd give me money anyway, but I always used to take a little 20, yeah, because obviously I never had no money, I'm young and shit, and then sneak out, and he never used to notice. I think this guy is just killing it, yeah. And then yeah, and he always used to take my money at FIFA as well. So we'll play FIFA, yeah, you know, FIFA. And then, no, it was Pro Evolution then, Pro Evolution, shit like that, yeah, Pro 5 and shit like that, play, win, go, get them, like, yo, double or quits, man. I'm like, yeah, safe, double or quits, man. And then we'll get to a couple £100. I probably only started with £20, but I'm winning all the games. I get to a couple £100. That was like, yo, it's double or quits. I'm like, nah, I want my money now. Like, yo, I'm good, you get me? I'm happy. He's like, yo, no, it's double or quits. Yo, it's always double or quits. Yo, what an avenue. I'm like, Mom, like, oh, double or quits. And then obviously I know then I'm not getting this money, bro. We might as well take it, and then I'll lose one of the fucking games, and he'll take the money to give me my £20 back. But yeah, man. And then how else? So what happened after that? So bro's going in and out of jail. Then I started going in and out of jail. Then so when he got locked up, yeah. When did he get locked up? So remember when I was telling you my dad died, yeah? That hit my brother hard, bro. You know what I mean? My bro was like 18 at the point, and I was like 14. And I feel like when you lose people at a younger age, for me, I feel like it's easier because of the processing thing that I was on about, yeah. I feel like you can shrug things. When you're young, you're more resilient, and you just don't understand the severity of things, so you can go through it a bit more. But he was 18, he was at an age where he understood, yeah. So it hit him hard, you know what I mean? But and the sad thing about that also, yeah, is that he went to jail basically like right after that, maybe a few months. Like, so he went to jail right after that for a few months, and then a few months after he went to jail, I went to jail for the first time when I was 15 for a few months. Yeah, no, for so a few months after him, and then from that point, bro, yeah, we have never been on road together. So we have never been. Obviously, it's not this young, but where's that photo gone? Like, I don't know how old we were. So maybe like 5, like, so from that point, bro, we not here because we're young here, but from that point, bro, yeah, we've never been on road together. You know what I mean? So until the other day, so that's a mad thing, you know, but we're still super tight and we're still super close. And then bro started going to jail and that, yeah, and obviously just fucking, this is him in a jail in Swinfen Hall when he was young, bro. But you see my brother, he was fucking active, you know. He was active when in jail these times, bro. I'm talking super, and he's got away with jails. The way his character is, yeah, the way he comes across, like, it helps him in jails, because you see my brother, like, see when he was younger, he was rolling with a lot of gang members, like a lot of black kids, a lot of like that sort of gang membership, yeah. But when he was like 20 or something, yeah, maybe a bit younger, yeah, can't remember, yeah. He started rolling with the white boys as well, you know what I mean, like the pub geezers and all that kind of shit, yeah, but not the pub geezers like idiots, but like the ones who are robbing the cash machines and all that kind of shit, you know what I mean. So we started rolling with them too, so we knows both worlds, bro. Knows like the white boy gangster world and the black boy gangster world, yeah. And it's just give him certain social intelligence where when he goes places, he can fit in easy, bro. Like, gets along with people, he's got good banter. When you meet him straight away, he's funny, you're like, yes, big Blakes, da. So when he's going to places and that, yeah, he knows everybody. So when he's going to jails and that, and he's on it, bro. So when he's going to jails and that, bro, he's got the geezer's got one of them sparks, you know what I'm like something happens, he's like, Like that look in his eye. I call him the screwball in the street. You know them, because you know a screwball is like a mad person, and then when you see them in the street, they're like, I call him, because when I was padded up with him, I'm like, bro, you're a screwball, like the ones you see in the street. So I call him the screwball in the street, yeah. And then so when he's in these jails and that, bro, two new man up, he's fucking man up, he's this, he's that, yeah. Crazy, but he went to jail for a long time, yeah. Because let's see if it's on Google. Like, he got a big sentence, yeah, because bro went on a fucking mad one, yeah. Wait there. Big Blake's. No, what am I on about? Big Blake's. Armed robbery. Bro. Fuck knows, man. So long ago, anyway. But yeah, bro, fucking bro, stuck up a shot. It was on a mad one day, bro. Yeah, bro, some real Big Blake shit. Yeah, he had 2 guns, bro. Yeah, he had 2 guns. He stuck up some shop, jumped in a. Remember, he's 18 or something like that. It's crazy, yeah. Stuck up the shop, yeah. On the way back, went somewhere. Went in some taxi after. Stuck up the taxi. On the way out, sticking up people on the street. Bro, the guy went on a GTA rampage. No word of a lie. Went home, put the guns in the house, bro, and went to sleep. And then what happened? Obviously, the feds, because remember, it's getting away with so much shit back then. So then the police have all fucking surrounded the whole area. Not armed police come. They lock off all the roads, all the area. Was living in the flat at that time, skipped the road. Gone upstairs to the flat now. Surrounded the whole flat and that, bro. Fuck, like, stuck, like, bro. The geezers come out like, fuck it now, bro. Like, madness, you get me? Bros. But he's not crazy, though. When I'm saying he's normally crazy people do these things, that's what I mean. He ain't got no mental health problems or nothing like that. He's just too on it. So, after that, he got 8 years, yeah. Then he done his 8, whatever. After that, he got out, living his life, And you know what the mad thing is about him, yeah? I was so young coming up under him. I used to always hear these things about my bro. So always used to want to be like my bro. So I used to like think. I never even had my own mind. I used to think, oh, what would my brother do? Like when I'm going through all of these, my circumstances, yeah, I always used to think, yo, what would my brother do? What would my brother do? So I never even had my own mind, bro. And I feel like a lot of little brothers are like that. But I feel like that's just the journey in life. Because nobody really knows their self when they're young. It's part of being young. So, but like maybe some people may have an identity crisis with that, yeah. But I would say to that, bro, if you're young and you don't know yourself, like teenage years, early 20s and that, you're not supposed to know yourself. You're supposed to, you ain't accumulated enough information and research yet, yeah, to develop that mind. Did they say though the frontal cortex doesn't develop till after 25 anyway, so don't stress yourself out too much, bro. I'm telling you. So then after that, boom, in and out. Then then we obviously and then we got padded up in the green. I've told a lot of stories about that. And then they separated us right before Christmas, bro. One of the saddest times I've had in jail. They come for us right before Christmas and it was like, yo, Big Blake's getting shipped out, bro, yeah. I remember saying goodbye to him, bro. Like, bro, I had a tear in my eye, bro. Swear down, my man. I just had to go back to my pad. Like, even the screws was like, yo, like, you're all right, man, like, you get me, and then left. And then after that then, yeah, I was in the green, then he come in the green, bro, yeah, and we got padded up, and that's when we caught our extra case, our extra conspiracy, yeah. And then I was going to court and shit, bro, yeah. Wait there, let me get back on the thingy. Sorry, we was going to court and shit, yeah. And then bro, so on the trial, bro, yeah, one of our co-defendants, yeah, got not guilty before anybody else, and I'm downstairs in the dock with Big Blake's, and he, you know, Big Blake's is like, yo, telling the screws, yo, put us in the same pad and that, but he's got, like, he talked to the authorities, so they listen to him, yeah, so they put us in the same pad, so I'm with this madman in the pad, yeah, but my brother's funny, bro, differently, yeah, so every minute he's like, nah, you know what it is? We're definitely busting this case. Because if they've left one of the guys to legit, yeah, left 2 out, yeah, we're definitely getting out, bro. Like, we're getting out, bro. You know what I mean? I'm like, Yeah, bro, but you never know when it. Let's just be vigilant right now. 5 minutes later, yo, you know what? Yo, we definitely, like, we're definitely getting out, you know, bro, because you said, all right, you fucking screwball. You put this screwball in a pad with me. Yeah. But bro also creates like proper family environments on the wing, you know, bro. I can go through a lot of his shit now, like, and anyone look at shit like this is this is bro being forced. Somebody forced him to cook for everybody. Now I'm only joking, but you know what I mean. Like, he shows a lot of love. He brings the wing together. He shows unity, bro. He's very good at creating. He's very good at galvanizing people, but he's very good at bringing together people, bro, bringing together a battalion, if you want to call it something like that, yeah, and unifying it and solidifying it and making it strong, bro. And a lot of the time you would think you would have to do that through force and aggression, but he does it through love. He does it through love and loyalty, because I think it's like that, like what my dad taught me, because my dad was very family of us, taught us, because my dad was very family my dad was very family orientated. You know what I mean? It was very us, family, weird. It's just us. Fuck everybody, like, it's not fuck everybody aggressively. It's just like, but yo, as long as we're okay, and he's like that with anybody that he has love for. What's it? Cooking again. You got more potatoes. He was a good pad mate as well, you know. He always wake up at we get up at 8 in the afternoon, like, yo, should I make us a salad and some spaghetti and stuff after? I'm like, yeah, of course, man. You better fucking make that shit. I ain't playing with your butt, mate. Nah, he's always like, bro, stop telling people you can beat me up. Yo, I can beat you up. No, wait there.
Oh, if you know me, you know me.
Big Blakes, bro. This guy, legendary for parties throughout the jail system. I meet people to this day, they're like, bro, I was in jail with your brother in 090, bro. What a party we had. The best one I've had till this day. I'm like, fuck it now, bro. Bro loves a party. You could catch my brother anywhere partying, you know. You could be from mad place somewhere in Hull. You could be somewhere in Hull, walk in the pub at 2 o'clock in the morning, and Big Blakes is in there fucking partying on the table with fucking 2 brasses and 4 gangsters from Hull. Like, yo, yes, what's going on? Nah, I'm only joking about the brasses bit, man. Fucking hell, no, bros. He's changed his life around right now. Yeah.
Come on. Oh, if you know me, you know me.
Come across a little JD thing in jail. Oh, loves it. Right, yeah,
oh, if you know.
Don't let me down, don't let me down, yes.
Oh, loves that bit, you know.
What's that? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Yeah.
Boy's drunk, fucking 8 in the morning. There's your favourite rapper. And this retard has been fucking putting the music on for about 4 hours. Like, snipes, 4 hours, bro.
Sick guy.
Like, real shit, no, who's paying for that, man?
You getting his phone
Man.
and shit.
The delivery system has come through the window. Man. You know.
Wait to tell Brian what you said about it. Wait to tell Brian what you said.
I shout out Little Breaks, aka Broad Day. This was you 10 years ago.
This is, yo. And then, yeah, he went to jail, yeah. I'll tell you a sick story. Went to jail, smashed the life out of jail, bro. Smashed it, yeah. And then when he got out, wait there. Yeah, then he went to jail, yeah, and then after he went and then smashed it in jail, bro, smashed it, and then he got out, yeah. This is what I'm saying. Be careful if you're in jail, jugging and doing your thing, because you think that nobody cares, but sometimes things pop up, yeah, and then they take notice of what you're doing and they'll come for you, yeah. So when he was smashed the life out of it in jail, yeah, got out, yeah, flew to Dubai the day he got out. This is him in Dubai on a boat when he was in shape, yeah, flew to Dubai, everything, yeah. And then after 1 year, they come for him, bro. The police was coming up to him, kicked off his door, like, yo, basically, you've been killing it in jail. We're locking you up, basically, bro. Like, you getting the charging with money laundering or some shit like that. And then they give him extra time, and then that's when he walked into the cell with me and caught my conspiracy. So imagine that, bro. He's got locked up, yeah, for some shit he done in jail, got out. After a year, they've come back to him, yeah. Then he locked him up. Then he's come into jail again, and walked into the pad with me, and then we've caught our extra conspiracy, bro. Fuck it now. You couldn't make that shit up, you know. And then he got his extra years with us. But bro, in jail, he's just a fucking, I don't know, man. Bro's just too active, too on it, and he's in jail just killing it, like. Bro, he's banned. You know how many jails this geezer's banned from, bro? He's banned from so many jails because he goes there, mocks it, bro, smashes it, and then gets kicked out after like 4 or 5 months. And they're like, where we send him now? When we was going court on our case, he's coming from different jails every time. Because when he's coming to court and they're like, nah, we're not having him. And then they'll send him to another, nah, we're not having him. And you're like, fucking hell, bros. He ended up all the way in Preston. Coming to court from jails from Preston, we're like, he's like, yo, what's going on? But happy as can be, though. That's why you gotta love, bro, because he sees this huge. They've never been able to distinguish his humor, bro. They've never been able to kill his humor, yeah, and that's a beautiful thing. And see, humor's a medicine. You always gotta keep your sense of humor through this life, you know, because life's very corrosive. Life really tries to break you down in any element it can, yeah. But if you're able to laugh through it, bro, yeah, you get me. So it makes it an enjoyable experience. And this is us on FaceTime together in jail. This is him in jail. This geezer, you know. Okay, look at this picture, bro. Jail. You get me? This is him when he was younger, man. Just wham, killing it. Bro, gets bitches used to love him as well, you know. Swear down. She used to love this dude. This one was Scotty with Mazza and that, bro. This is my on some bonfire shit and that. Yo, I remember, bro, like young and that, we used to go visit him, yeah. Like obviously I always used to visit him and stuff when he was in jail and I weren't, yeah. And we used to go up there, that, like, I got caught bringing him a pack once in Forest Bank, bro, yeah. I passed the fucking thing over to him, because he always used to bring me up packs, bro. So obviously I'll return the favor. I brought him up a pack, yeah. Got bagged straight away. Like, oh, my first time bringing this guy up a pack, I was like 16 in Forest Bank, got bagged straight away. But he's always like, and you know what it is with my brother, yeah? He's always been there for me, bro. Like, any trouble, yeah, that I've got myself into, bro, like any trouble that I've ever got myself into, or any time I've needed anybody in life, yeah, my brother's always been there for me, bro. If I go to jail right now, I know I could phone my brother, yeah, and rely on him. And you know how beautiful that is, to have somebody in your life that's like that, bro. That's gonna have your back no matter what. And that's what my brother's always been to me. And hopefully, bro, yeah, I can get him on this fucking internet shit, if you want to call it that. Because I'm saying to my brother, bro, God, like, yo, there's potential here, bro. Man, we could smash it. Like, focus on this. You know what I mean? And hopefully I can get him on it and we can go somewhere with it, bro, yeah. But hopefully we gotta get off this case first. But yo, love to my brother, man. Like, big him up, big heart, bro. Major big heart, bro. I can't say nothing but good things about him, man. And that's the big Blake story right there.